obviously we all have ADHD. Squirrel!
I want to make sure I don't leave any pieces of it.
So put that box right here in the middle of the room.
With plants on top.
The leafy one, this is the early stage. These are the babies. It looks like this on the field, like this. And then this is a later stage, this stage, and then it gets into this gnarly ass thing.
Would a goat eat that?
Go to eat anything. I guess.
Almost anything, yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't either. But it's in the first time I saw it was a Hood Mansion by off of Highway 12. A volunteer came up and says, "Hey, there's this nasty weed. Would you like me to start digging it up?" And we said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what those are.
What's so nasty about it?
It's prickly, and the horses will eat this stage. They won't eat when it gets to this stage, and then this stage. The bees love it.
That's why I was asking what's so nasty about
The
it.
bees love it. It's invasive. It takes over the pasture. It cuts out the grass, what the horses prefer.
I have a lot to say about this guy.
You're great.
So this is actually at the Laguna Foundation. This is kind of on our most wanted list. Like in the post office, you have like well, you used to see. So this plant is Echium Plantagineum.
Jesus, how do you spell
You are
that?
going to want to keep an eye out because
Okay.
if one of those seeds drops here,
It'll
you're
take
going to
a.
have an Echium pasture.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
feel like
tried
I've seen some of this
So
already
mhm.
around here.
Possibly, but it sends out these long purple, beautiful purple flowering spikes, but the seeds are hairy and prickled and they
they're nasty.
go everywhere.
Yeah.
The common name for this is really cool, Viper's bug gloss.
Vipers?
Viper's bug gloss.
Well, that's an
And-
Bug gloss?
Yeah. But Echium, Echium, Plantagineum, and you can spell that however you want. Latin names are terrible. I can't spell it even English. I'll try to be brief about this, but we think that Sonoma County was like ground zero for this plant becoming invasive in the whole state of California. And I have been really curious about how this may have gotten so pervasive in Sonoma County. And last year, my son planted. We love pollinators also.
Well, Sarah, you've been out at the property.
our property.
Yeah.
So
This is where it came from.
Yeah, and it's now like expanding along highways. I can now spot it from my car because I'm so familiar with it. But we got like a little packet from a friend that was pollinator plants, and we put it in our garden. And this was one of the things that came up.
The bees love it. Where's our
Bees
pollinator? The
love
bees
it.
love it.
This is like where it all ties together. Everything ties together. Pollinator plants are great, but you can't just
Have to be careful.
spread them willy-nilly without
Exactly.
thinking about what's going to happen down the road. This plant is really, really hard to get rid of, but it is
We've
not
been
a
digging it up,
perennial.
Sarah.
Yeah, it's not, and it will absolutely just continue expanding. It's very, very aggressive and invasive. You can actually, we've had a lot of good results with mowing it at the correct time of year
Before it seeds?
before it seeds, and but you don't want to repeatedly mow it because that seems to make it angry,
Yeah.
and then it will
Revenge determined.
yes, and then it will actually spread flat and flower flat on the ground and set seeds.
Well, that's what
Oh, wow.
when it's a baby, it's
Yeah.
flat.
Yep,
I
and
mean,
that's
it-
called a rosette.
It's really flat on the ground. It looks really kind of pretty.
Are you saying that's the same
It
as
is.
this?
They're
Yes.
all the same
Wow.
Yeah,
plant.
so these are the leaves, and then this guy, it's a flat rosette on the ground early in the season, and then it starts sending out its flowers on these long stems, and it will grow about this tall.
Yeah, these are the different stages of
Yeah.
it. This is the end one.
And it has a really lovely dark purple flower that's actually about this big when it's in full flower. And then it has like a spike that comes up, so it's like flowering along the whole spike. Get you back in the box.
So it's a Sarah, the common name was vapors, vipers,
Bug gloss.
bug loss?
Yeah, and it's also called like, it might be called like Salvation Jane, I think is another common name for it.
So I assume the Echium is spelled E-C-H-I-U-M.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta feel guilty about bringing it.
You can take it home with you.
I will.
Don't leave it in
I
that
won't
hole.
put it in my compost pile, I
Getting a
assure
phone
you.
call next spring.
I know, right?
Hello.
Michael, come get your plants.
Yeah.
Have your plants here